School sports day is probably the only event I look forward to at school. Y'all Americans call it field day, innit? The day featured a variety of athletic events such as sprints, relays, long jump, and fun games in a big field. Sometimes even in a stadium. It's basically the school Olympics. It will be funny when teachers would have to pick students from a form that will be best suited for each activity on sports day. When a teacher tries to pick a student for the 100-meter race, everyone will be looking at that one African dude talking about, "Yo, is that your speciality? Why are you running? Why are you running?" Project Usain Mbappe. Run for the jollof rice. Like, sir, pick this dude, man. He'll be the best at the 100 meters. Speaking of the 100 meters, let's even talk about that as it's the most memorable. Now, the 100 meters is supposed to be the prestige event. Why? It's because it's short, dramatic, and no one has to run so far they might die. It attracts two types of people. Number one, the actual fast kids. The ones who takes the races too seriously. Maybe because of their over-competitive older brother that says if they don't win the race, then they're not going to talk to them ever again. That kid runs away from 99 problems at 99 miles per hour. And number two, the overconfident jokers who somehow believe that their 13-second dash across the playground last week makes them Usain Bolt reincarnated or something. The starting line on a race before the referee says go is weird. Some dude is crouching like they're proposing to the ground. One kid is still trying to tie his shoelaces. And there's always that one girl in glittery nails and full glam who's only there for the vibes and a photo finish for Instagram. Then when the referee says go, all pandemonium ensues. One girl falls as soon as the race starts. Another is running in the most weird, goofy ass way, and it's always that slow ass dude who's traveling to the finish line at 3 to 5 business days. And I forgot to mention, in the 100 meters in primary school, you always got that over competitive parent screaming her lungs out to her child to run faster. Their vocal cords are fighting for their life, my boy. You know what? I respect the passion, as it doesn't matter what the occasion is. Ain't nobody want to lose, bruh. Listen, I'll tell you what, if my son, my pride and joy, ever loses any race on a sports day, then I'll be like, it's okay, dude. It's just sports day. It doesn't matter if you lost. It's just for fun. Hell no. What do you think this is, boy? I'll be like, you can't be my son to lose a race. You can't follow your father's footsteps, bruh. In my days in sports day, I was losing, but my flesh and blood cannot lose. You gotta win, my G. You gotta surpass me. My cells have to proliferate, my boy. You better get back to training now, G. The race lasts approximately 12 seconds, which is the same amount of time it takes for someone to pull a hamstring, twist an ankle, and for that one guy to stop mid-race to wave at his crush. The 100 meters at high school sports day is not about speed, it's about drama, delusion, and deeply misplaced confidence. Honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. But sports day is not a sports day without a tug of war. Bro, I'd be putting everything on the line just to help my team win a tug of war. It was like life or death. We had to win at all costs or we'd be embarrassed. Every tug of war has that one force of nature who carries the whole team to victory. You know that big ass dude who looks like he eats raw eggs and meat every second of the day? Yeah, that guy. He's normally at the far back behind his team, yet he's out here pulling everything, including the rope, his own teammates and the opponents. Put this guy in a tug of war against a lion and he'll be the lion in the situation, not even the lion himself. That dude was the highlight of the tug of war in my eyes. How about the egg and spoon race? The egg and spoon race is arguably the crown jewel of sports day. It's a simple concept, really. Competitors must walk, or in some ambitious cases, jog from one end of the field to the other while balancing a delicate egg, or more commonly these days, a slightly washed ping pong ball pretending to be an egg on a modestly sized spoon. The catch is, if your egg falls, you're toast. On the surface, it sounds like a gentle affair, but beneath the cheerful exterior lies a ruthless battlefield of wobbly elbows, sweaty palms, and weirdos walking like they're on a runway show. Participants, usually children, but sometimes roped-in teachers or overly competitive parents, with the spoon in hand and egg perched precariously like a ticking time bomb of disappointment. It's time for the race. The whistle blows and suddenly it's not just about balance, it's about pride, honor, and avoiding total humiliation in front of a crowd full of iPhone-wielding relatives. The first 10 feet are usually smooth. Children walk slowly, and if you see their faces, it's frozen in intense deep concentration. Their eyes are locked into the air like it's a radioactive substance. They really want to win this race. However, there's always those variables that always get in the way of the race, like gusts of wind and the uneven turfs. Those are the culprits of my eggs falling off. Some of the kids' eggs are tumbling off, and when that happens, you hear screams of "No!"
no!
from the crowds. Some tried to subtly use a thumb to hold the egg in place, only to be immediately disqualified by the teacher. You see, I can never lose in the egg or spoon race. I am Ghanaian. Eggs are our national pride and joy. We have the most egg consumption per capita. We live for these bad boys. It goes against our code to drop an egg and crack it. If there's a Ghanaian person in your egg and spoon race, then you might as well call it raps, as you're not winning that race. You're not winning against a Ghanaian who knows the intricacies of their eggs. I also like the sack races. The sack race was always one of the most challenging events for me in sports day, not only because it required incredible strength or speed, but because it demanded coordination, balance, and patience, qualities that didn't come naturally under pressure. I remember standing at the start line, gripping the rough fabric of the sack, trying to calm my nerves that fluttered in my chest. As soon as the whistle blew, I had to focus entirely on timing each jump, keeping my legs tight together so I wouldn't stumble. The world around me blurred into a mix of shouting voices and pounding feet, but I kept my eyes fixed ahead, determined to stay upright, my muscles straining to stay in rhythm, and my hands holding the sack tightly to avoid slipping. But the finish line always felt farther away than it looked, and each second was a test of endurance and focus. But no matter how much I tried, there was always those dudes that were just better at bouncing at the sack. My nigga, what the hell did I just say? Diddy's getting released out of prison. After when I said that, the first Diddy party fresh out of jail starts with me, I can't even lie. I didn't win toss with this race as I was last. It'd be the most annoying thing when you hear cheers when you're last during a race. It'd be like,
You can do it! Come on, you're gonna win!
what am I winning? Sarcasm. Y'all know fully well I ain't winning this race, yet you're still cheering. I appreciate the cheering, but the way I see it, you're clearly trolling. Those dudes that went past me were fast, that's for sure. I am inclined to believe that those dudes' past lives were kangaroos. They were prolific with the bouncing. Oh hell no. Okay, let me stop talking, man. Anyways, sports day was just really good. Nothing's better than eating chicken on sports day, innit? To put it into simpler terms, sports day was absolutely amazing. I didn't win any of the races on sports day, but I did win one thing, and that was to eat all the chicken faster than everyone. I see 89% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, and we're so close to 100k, so
I really appreciate it if you actually subscribe to the channel.
yeah, thank you for subscribing. Keep subscribing more. We're getting so close to 100k, and we are getting very close. Anyways, let me stop talking. Good night, my darling.